we're gonna hit some honest trailers. Actually, I don't know if you've ever heard of honest trailers out there. Screen Junkies, I believe, is the channel. What about you? Have you heard this? I'm sorry, we forgot our introductions. I'm a dumbass. Well, this is Earth-1 Reacts, but we're reacting to another reaction.
Is it a reaction? It's not a reaction.
I'd say it's a parody.
It's a satire.
It's a parody,
parody.
reaction. Yeah, a satire. Yeah, a parody reaction to it of one of our favorite series that we haven't really got to do any with y'all yet, but I'm sure y'all have heard of it. It's pretty famous. Called Severance.
Severance is great.
Severance is amazing. If you
Season
do not
2,
have
bombastic.
Apple TV, go get Apple TV and watch this show. This is probably one of the best shows that has come out in many, many years.
Or go buy it on physical media.
Or buy it on physical media.
Because it is on Blu-ray.
It is on Blu-ray. I highly recommend just getting Apple TV. Apple TV's actually got some good shows. Just give them a chance. Screen Junkies, I highly recommend. If you have not subscribed to Screen Junkies, what are you doing with your life? They are some of the funniest guys out there. Hardest working. They always consistently come out with videos. I got to shout them out. Let's get into the honest trailer, please.
Right into it.
Right into it, please.
Honest trailer for Severance in 3, 2, 1, play. Rated S for spoilers.
Rated S for spoilers.
So yeah, spoilers, by the way.
From not Ben Stiller, despite what the marketing claims, and the streamer who can afford to blow $1 billion a year, because you're watching this on one of their overpriced rectangles, aren't you? Comes the series that proves Apple TV has more than just Ted Lasso. They also have the exact opposite.
To the family we're born with.
Yeah, because they got a lot of failing shows.
To the family we make along the way.
I could not, with a razor to my throat, be less interested in being your family.
Oh.
Severance. Sign up for Severance, a procedure that Peter from Office Space would have killed for.
Is there any way that you could just zonk me out so that, like,
hey,
I
that is
don't
true.
know that I'm at work? In here?
All you have to do is drill a chip in your brain. Commit to the social life of a 40-year-old.
That's how nights and weekends feel here.
Eat me.
Like nothing.
And never get the option to leave.
Quitting would effectively end your life. I mean, in so much as you've come to know it.
In Apple's brilliant satire of what it's like to work at the iPhone factory.
That's so dark.
Get to know Lumen, a company as inefficient and evil as Aperture Science. They've got whole departments for goat farming.
What is this place?
Mammalians nurturable.
Is there
marching bands.
Those instruments are property of choreography and merriment.
And playing
Let me ask you this.
Minesweeper.
Why isn't there a goat farm at your
But
work?
when they're not racking up the bill at edible arrangements, Lumen is putting the cult in workplace culture.
Key, brilliant.
And why is there a marching band?
Where everyone sounds like they were raised by an HR department.
Did you fill out an official request for supervisory interaction?
The paperclip was installed back to front.
Upon request, I can also perform a hug.
While being in desperate need of an actual HR department.
Oh, yeah. He's biting me.
Hello, HR?
Thank
A violation of child labor laws?
They're not like forced to be here, are they?
And the Civil Rights Act?
So much
and
bad.
the Geneva Convention.
I
No one likes
Nobody likes the dentist.
When you need a star who looks like he's lost the will to live, you call Adam Scott.
You think a depressed person could make this?
He plays Mark, whose outer self is on a mission to save his real wife, while his inner self is on a mission to pork his work wife. Dude, how can you have resting depression face when that's your roster? He's joined by Dylan, Zach Cherry's second big nerd stuck underground role.
That is a positive spin to put on it.
Who works for the same reasons kids play ticket games at the arcade.
Including the erasers, finger
He
traps,
was all about
caricature
them.
portrait.
Then there's
Incentives.
Irv, a man who sounds like poo.
Correct.
and hallucinates goo while having a PG romance with Captain Coons.
Oh, God.
This is an HBO. We've been hanging dong. The copy machine.
Oh, my God.
Of course, Helly. Britt Lauer puts on a masterclass in playing a woman who trusts nobody and a woman who nobody trusts as she plays a game of wits between an 8th-generation Nepo baby and someone who was literally born yesterday.
I am a person. You are not.
Only one way to resolve this problem.
That's true. She struts everywhere.
She does. She has a hell of a strut.
Yeah, she always swinging her arms. Yep, always.
Follow this fearsome foursome as they learn that Lumen is lying to them.
Nothing down there is what they say.
So they vow to rebel.
Let's burn this place to the ground.
Search for a hidden room to stage an escape.
She's alive!
Then come back to the office so the show can keep going.
Macro data refinement.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
But as season 2 goes on, thrill as they learn that Lumen is lying to them.
This is the tallest waterfall on the planet.
Vow to rebel.
This place.
Search for a hidden room to stage an escape. Then decide to come back to the office so the show can keep going.
That was...
Please try to enjoy each season equally. You don't actually like change, do you?
MDR. Together again.
Crushing their hopes and dreams are the heads of Severance. The severed heads? The bad guys. There's Milkshake, a smug motherfucker whose whole paycheck goes towards putting that shit on. Cobell, a true believer who's just as likely to explode with scary rage as scary laughter.
Are you mad at me? The marching band.
Yes! We serve here! You child!
She's really good at playing the crazy person for sure.
And the hero's own selves, as each person's work half screws with their outside half's personal life.
Respectfully request that you don't follow me there and use my own body to cheat on me.
Careful, innies. Don't cross someone who can eat Chipotle and leave you with the consequences.
Can't be wrong.
So enjoy a show with a refreshingly honest message.
Work is bullshit.
That explores our dehumanizing work culture and gives us hope there's a way to fight back.
Maybe we should work together on this.
But mostly frustrates you with an endless chain of mysteries, like if J.J. Abrams wrote The Office.
What is it we actually do here?
What even are these numbers? How many departments are there?
Probably
Around
30.
5.
So what are we, like a dental company?
Why are you a child?
Who the is Dieter Egan?
Where the are we?
What the happened up there?
That's true.
Is this all about?
What the fuck is that?
This? What the is that? What the is going on?
that
What the
was
is going on?
What in the
What the What the
What the
What the What the
I'm so confused.
Answer my questions!
Here's a fan theory for you. They're making it up as they go along.
Yes.
Starring... Are we earning funds yet? Cocktails? John PTO.
Sally
to
Back.
Helly and Back Egan. Won't you believe my neighbor? Assistant to the Regal manager.
My wife.
Sister Tact. Called Classic.
Goon.
Okay, Mr. Walken, if you insist. If child labor is wrong, I don't know.
Wow.
The GOAT when it comes to beating men to death. When your friend picks odd job.
You dick?
Boeing.
This is perfectly normal. Hello?
And is this show smart, or do they just own a thesaurus?
Fetid moppet.
I wouldn't trust a word out of that mountebank's mouth, not even televisually.
We have decided to spare him knowledge of this contretemps.
Philistine.
Devour.
The writers do have
you
one
please
hell of a
just talk
fucking
like a
vocabulary.
person?
9 to 5. 9 to 5.
Well, as a matter of fact, I was guided to Lumen's store by Jesus.
Oh.
Is that
Nobody
so?
fucked with the Jesus.
That's the one.
That guy has been in so many good comedic roles.
I'm your Huckleberry. You must eradicate from your essence childish folly. A, B, C, D, E, F, Cookie Monster. Tooted Mean Age Needle Teetles. Shout out to Epic Voice Guy.
Oh, that guy's awesome.
That was amazing.
That was fun.
God, I love honest trailers sometimes, dude. Like, they have some funny ass shit. Thank you. Shout out to Screen Junkies and Honest Trailers.
Kitty's ads on it.
All I gotta say is watch Severance.
Severance is great.
Look forward to season 3
in 2 years or whenever it comes.
You know, watch it, rewatch it, try to understand it because I barely do, but I love it.
Yeah, I'm due for a rewatch sometime soon. But that was fun.
What is the
Honest
name?
Trailers was great.
What is the name of that lady who was in Game of Thrones that's in this? That tall blonde one. Do you remember her name?
Yes, but now that you're asking me off the top of my head, I'm not going to remember it.
Anyways, I'm a huge fan of her. I always thought she was really cool. She
was great in that, and I loved her. Her name in there was like the goat at killing a man or something like that.
Yeah. he was she was amazing.
Yeah, she was great in this show, and she was great in Game of Thrones, great in Star Wars, and currently great in Severance. And
somehow, dude, she's always fighting some big dude, man, and somehow she wins.
Yep,
she wins. I give her that, man. Luck is on her side.
So.
Well, that and she's like 6 foot something, dude. Dude, I would not want to fight her at all. She'd probably like haymak me, and I'd fall to the ground.
You'd easily die.
Yeah,
but. That was the Honest Trailers.
Yes, my bad.
Severance.
Like and subscribe.
That was a good time. We had fun. Hope you liked it.
Yes, for maybe more Honest Trailers later.